Hey there, and welcome to the garden. I'm going to do a walkthrough, see how things are progressing, because we do have some growth for spring. This is one of my flower beds. I've got some good zinnias growing, the lantana's coming back, some gladiolas are popping up, so it's getting there. I threw some other seeds in, and we'll see kind of what pops up, but I've doing kind of an experiment like I did in the late summer, and doing some seeds direct sow, but also starting them inside as well, and that's just to see what does best, direct sow versus starting inside. So this is my ranunculus now. It really got hit by our 80-degree weather, so I think next year I'm going to be starting this at least a month earlier. The tulips are done, and then my irises in the back are starting to pop up. They all have good growth, and one of them looks like they're about to bloom, so I didn't keep track of which one is in which spot, but they're all different types. I cleared out my calendula. I just have to throw it in our trash can. The flowering carrot is still doing well, although I'm trying to keep an eye on it for, I've seen a green worm on it, so I'm trying to keep an eye out to see if there's any other of those army worms, so that I can remove those. The rudbeckia is popping back. Had some new growth. The dianthus is done and has seeds, and then I have some other ones are popping up, but they're kind of fried too. For the trellis, I have some melons here, some melons over there, and some sweet peas that did make it, but the sweet peas got fried too. I'm not sure if it's just our weather got really hot all of a sudden, or sometimes in our county they send trucks through the streets spraying mosquito chemical repellent, so I'm not sure if maybe it was that. I didn't see the truck, but we'll see. All of my dahlias are popping up, and the snapdragons got a little bit fried, but they're bouncing back, so we'll see what happens. These are melons, same melons I did last year, although on this one side only one of them popped up. I think that one is the bigger melon, the Madura, and then the side is the Cicada, which is the smaller one. Marigold, the two jalapeno plants here are doing well. These are Space Master cucumbers, and they're doing well, so I'm excited to see them flourish. Marigold, Purple Russian tomatoes doing good. Dr. Witchy's doing good. This one here's a black cherry's doing good. The other one's fried out, so I restarted those inside, and they've sprouted well. And this week I'll probably be transplanting those to a little bit bigger pots, helping them get more established, and then hardening them off to transplant them out here. These are dollies from last year. I restarted my cucamelons inside as well. Those are popping up, looking good. And this, hi Bub! This is our new friend. We adopted this rescue dog, and we're calling him Maverick. He's estimated to be about 1.5 to 2 years old. Still working on his skin, but he's a good boy. He doesn't try to eat anything, but he does walk through the garden beds just, nonchalantly. Doesn't really pay attention. Doesn't really care that they're garden beds, but so we're working on that. I mean, he's a good boy. Huh. Just means there's more landmines to look out for while I walk through the garden. Don't go in there. Good boy. My sunflowers are looking great here, and the start of my eggplants are looking well. I did two rounds of sunflowers, so I should have a couple successions, and then I'll probably do another succession wherever there's empty spots in the back here. These are honey nut squash, and they're doing well. Those were a direct sow after my transplants kind of fried out when we just got hit with hot weather. These are some jade green beans. Tokyo cucumbers did well. They always do well as direct sow. I had another bud pop up here and it just kind of fizzled out. So, but 2 will make plenty. Oh man, there's so many flies over here. It's the Cajun bell cucumber that I got from the big garden center, and we definitely already have some. So I'm going to let them get bigger. Although I might even pick some small so that the plant has an opportunity to kind of keep growing, getting a little bit bigger. Tommy Toe cucumber or tomato did fantastic last year. This is a black strawberry, and then my 2 sunrise bumblebee tomatoes fizzled out, so those I also restarted. I did plant some calendula here just to experiment and see if they do well in the summer despite our heat. If not, I have some other flowers that I've started inside that I'll transplant. This is our Satsuma orange tree. We have a ton of blooms, buds on there, and a lot of new growth, so that's super exciting. The nasturtiums are doing well, putting out lots of flowers. They're so pretty. This is our Meyer lemon tree. It's had a few buds. I don't think that they have fertilized because I don't think I saw any turn into fruit yet. Persian lime has put out some buds, and we do have some little limes here so far. Hi, hello. This is our other nasturtium, and this is like such a beautiful color, and it's just booming. It just like they both create new buds like every day. Back up. And then this is our kumquat tree, putting on new growth, looking good. Our green stalk is doing very well. We have some strawberries in here that are developing. Had a good handful of strawberries out. I do turn this just to even out the sun. The parsley is going crazy. These are snapdragons here. These are some dahlias. Some of them have already bloomed and then have new buds on them. This is lemon balm, just to use as like a filler and stuff. It's doing well. This bottom parsley is doing well. These are some new buds on the dahlias. These are from seed. And then I had a really beautiful red and a fuchsia pink one. Snapdragons up here look like they're starting to bud up. And then I have plenty of, these are the orange hat micro tomatoes from Baker Creek, and I have plenty. I'm just waiting for them to start turning orange so we can get some tomatoes eaten. Loving that. So green stalk is doing pretty well. The main thing with it is I just have to keep an eye on the soil and how dry it's going to get, especially with our warm days. We're looking at like upper 70s to 80s from here on out pretty much. And because it's a tower, it does dry out quicker than anything that's in the ground or the raised beds usually. So I just kind of dig down into the pot with my finger and see how moist the water is. And then to fill it, it has lines on here. If you have 3, 4, and 5 tiers, how much water to put in the top. Humbub, you're a good boy. The mint's doing fantastic. The milkweed's coming back. I think the other one was Angelique, and that's coming back. I did plant some basil, some purple basil, some lavender. It was all doing well. Dill and oregano, and then this freesia I planted from bulb last year, and it's blooming and it smells amazing. This is the only one that survived for whatever reason, so I definitely would like to do more freesias because it just smells so good. Thyme is blooming. Rosemary, of course, is just a monster as usual, and the chives are doing well. So that's how the garden's looking right now. We have some warm temperatures coming, and glad to see everything's progressing. I still have more space, but I have more tomato plants I started, some flowers. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. Love to know what you're starting in your gardens. Have a great day.